Look what I got. Are you ready to start moving in?
Yeah.
Excited. Yay, Scout.
We're ready to roll.
And we're off. We're in downtown Wisconsin Dells today, and we're getting ready to do something very special. Well, it's a big day because we're moving into the next RV that we're going to be testing out in our search for a new home on wheels. We just had the new 24R brought over, and this is going to be totally different than anything we've ever tried out or lived in before. I'm slightly nervous about it, but I'm also excited because I think trying new things gets you out of your comfort zone and just kind of opens your mind up to different possibilities, and we might end up actually really liking it. So it'll be a fun experiment, and the house is kind of a mess right now because I started pre-packing and trying to figure out what all we're gonna bring. That's always a challenge. Oh, and my breakfast is ready, so I'm gonna eat that, and then it is go time. To catch you up, this is the second new RV we're testing this year. We've lived in our 2019 Winnebago Navion 24D for 6 years. It's taken us to Alaska twice, explored nearly a dozen states in Mexico, traveled to most US states and across Canada. But after all those amazing adventures and over 100,000 miles, we feel ready for a change. We love the size and capabilities of our RV. So after learning what Winnebago was planning for the View Navion lineup, we decided it was time to see if our next home on wheels could be one of the new floor plans. We've checked out all the initial designs, and at the beginning of the year, before seeing anything in person, Howard and I each made our prediction of which one we think we'll end up with based solely on the floor plan diagrams and some initial renderings. Those guesses are still sealed in separate envelopes, and we have no idea which floor plan the other person chose. The first RV we tested out in January was the new View 24T, which has a lot to love. We particularly enjoyed the open floor plan made possible by the Murphy bed, the L-shaped kitchen, the huge bathroom, and the gear garage. Next up is the R, which as you'll see is a totally different use of the space, even though it's the same footprint of 25 feet in length. Howard said it best when we saw it for the first time.
It's like if the Echo and the View had a baby.
It really is.
It really is.
I've already worked up a sweat. It's nice and humid here today. I don't know if that shower this morning was a good idea or not, so I'm gonna need another one later today. But I started moving all of the clothes over first. So I'm gonna show you, I think, what my game plan is gonna be. They come back here, and you can see I've just kind of like set everything up over here. Scout's helping, and we have these two big hanging closets down here. So put our hanging stuff there, and then we've got all kinds of cabinets up above. So I'm just gonna try to organize everything best I can. Well, I would say we're almost done. Very close. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. I think we're quite close. It's always interesting because the storage is always in different places. So you have to figure out for each one, like what's gonna work, where we're gonna put stuff.
Yeah, it's always a little bit tricky. But we're very hungry, and thanks to Phil and Stacy, who are camped with us, we had a special delivery of
Pizza and margaritas.
And margaritas and Mexican food. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Come on, Eileen. Let's eat.
Take a little break, and then we'll do home stretch, right? We still have to bring the other two dogs over. What you got here? Oh, is it Belly Bell?
Good job.
Hi, hon.
Good girl. Okay, come on this way. Ella, come on. Come on. So we're doing the Ella walk because Ella lost her vision. What is it? Almost 2 years now?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, almost 2 years ago. So this is a bit of a challenge this year because we're seeing so many different RVs. We're trying out so many different RVs, and Ella has to acclimate as quickly as possible. So we walk her through on a leash. We show her where the couch is, where her bed is, where the water is, where our bed is, because they love to jump up on our bed. And we've tried to come up with a good solution where she'll be able to get up on the bed somewhat easily, fingers crossed.
Good girl. And do it again?
Ella, come on, you wanna come down? There you go. Okay, so here's the door. Good job. Yeah, up. Up. Good job. Good girl.
Yeah.
Good job, honey.
Baby. Hi.
Yeah. Good girl.
Yeah, she'll get it in no time. She's fast.
She's a quick learner.
Well, that was quite a day, and we were both very tired, but I'm very excited to try out this bed setup. The beds are really comfortable. The dogs love them, and I think we're all gonna sleep great. And then we're hitting the road tomorrow. Excited? All right, good night. Well, good morning. I got my trusty vacuum here. So we're getting ready to pack up the Navion. I'm going to do one final walkthrough, make sure it's nice and clean and ready to be stowed for the next couple of months. It's always bittersweet when we have to leave it, huh?
Well, it's been our home on wheels for almost 6 years. And
Lots of memories.
yeah, I'm just really appreciative to Winnebago that we have this opportunity to try out a whole bunch of new RVs to figure out what our next forever home is going to be.
So our game plan this morning is to finish packing the last few items, go park this, and then we're gonna hook up the car and we're gonna caravan to Wisconsin Dells with Phil and Stacy for the week. Well, I think we're just about ready to go. And I will say that this RV is very quick and easy to pack up. There's a tiny slide and everything pretty much has its place. I'm gonna put the dog crate on the bed in the back so the slide can come in, and then I think we're ready to go. Like super quick and easy, which is pretty cool. And ta-da, we're all ready to go. What I do love about the size of the slide in the R is that you can still walk all the way to the back. The bathroom is fully accessible when the slide is in, and so is the fridge and the entire kitchen. So it's really a great floor plan for when you are traveling, you have long travel days, like we can stop and make lunch and have access to pretty much everything we need. All right, here's the two RVs. So there's Phil and Stacy in the T, which is what we tried out earlier this year. And then we're gonna be taking off in the R, caravanning up to Wisconsin. Scout's ready. Got Ella, got Piper, everybody's ready to roll.
Wisconsin,
Here we go.
home of cheese.
I'm ready to eat some cheese. So much cheese.
We're ready to roll.
And we're off.
And I'll take care of you along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind. And you'll take care of me along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind.
We made it to our spot for the week. We're at the Ho Chunk Casino Campground, which is right next door to the casino, and we get access to the pool and the hot tub, and there's laundry here on site. We have a full hookup back in site, which is great. And it was so quick and easy to set this RV up. I'm just kind of mind blown by how quick and easy it is. It truly is like if an Echo and a Navion or a View had a baby. I love it. Okay, we're gonna attempt to cook our first meal here in the RV. We're gonna see how this goes. That wasn't too bad at all. Definitely less counter space, but I made it work. Look at this, breakfast. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Looks good. Well, we have officially been in the R for about 48 hours, and we've discovered some different areas that need a little bit more organization.
Like we're gonna transform one of the overhead storages into a pantry.
Yeah, so I found all of these like cool storage items at Menards, and I like geek out over storage and organization. I literally was doing a happy dance in the store. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. We have a lot of storage in the bedroom back here, so I think the plan is to transfer some of our lesser used like office items and electronics and things like that that we don't need on a daily basis to one of the storage units back here, because I think that one is still like pretty much empty. So, all right, time to go to work. I love this stuff. Okay, step one, I got this whole side organized. So this is like, it's called network attached storage, and this is where we store all of our footage and everything. And then I got all of our work stuff here, and then I've completely cleared this out, so this can now be our pantry for dry goods and stuff. At least that's the plan. That only took me like 20 minutes. I did it. Do you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right, look everybody. So I have everything organized here. So I just take the bread out, and then all of our pastas are right here. So if I need pasta, I just grab this, and then this is my rice and my little rum cake and some chickpea orzo. This is like our protein bars, and we've got peanut butter, Nutella, honeys, and hot sauces. This is all of my like hydration stations. So I got my liquid IV, my emergency, my stress relief honey lavender tea, other hot teas, and then extra oils and stuff back there. And there's your cereal, Howard, and there's my granola. We did it. The only things that
High five.
The only things that didn't fit were these, but these are extras. So they can go up top for now. I am very impressed with myself. We're in downtown Wisconsin Dells today, and we're getting ready to do something very special.
With 47 of our friends. We're about to do a 2-hour Upper Dells boat tour. Should be a lot of fun. We kind of saw a little bit of this when we were here around 4th of July, but to get out on the water is definitely the way to go.
I know, and it really is a beautiful day. It rained last night and the clouds have cleared, and I think this is gonna be excellent and so much fun.
A 3-hour tour.
You know it!
Get on it. Let's go.
Good morning and welcome aboard the Viking. Now along our trip today, we will be making 2 shore landings, one at Witches Gulch where you guys will get off and walk through that naturally made canyon, and then the second one at Stand Rock, the birthplace of stop action photography, where you'll all get off and watch that dog jump of Juneau County. Alrighty, here, if you guys look off to the left-hand side of the boat there, you're going to see our largest all-rock island here on the upper dells of the Wisconsin River.
Well, this was a really fun surprise. We get to get off the boat at 2 locations, and the first one is Witches Gulch.
I had no idea we got off the boat.
Yeah.
So that was a surprise. But it's a narrow canyon. It's like a slot canyon. They have this elevated walkway that you can go through. It's really cool.
It's reminding me a little bit of Fern Canyon at Redwood National Park, because all of the walls are super tall, and you've got all these beautiful ferns, and the sun's coming through the trees. It's like very like ethereal feeling. And then look how narrow it gets. And apparently there's a concession stand at the end down here.
And at the end, the gift shop. Got a brat. I got water. I got ice cream. I got everything you need. Yeah.
Well, another great stop where we got off the boat, and this time we got to see a dog jump. And it was just really cool to see, because this is where they would use stop motion photography way back in the day.
Right.
And there's a famous photo of the photographer's son making that jump when he was 14 years old. Today there are nets down below, but there were no nets in that photo.
So it was taken in 1888. That is his 14-year-old son Ashley jumping across to Stand Rock. But as I did say, it took 17 tries to get that perfect photo. Obviously today you guys will not be getting 17 tries, so I do recommend taking a video so that's slowing it down later on, then you'll have it photographed.
Really cool stop though. Like, I had no idea we were gonna get to do that. This boat tour is full of surprises.
Yep, and coming up next is another surprise, another concession stand.
This is exactly how I feel before and after.
Alright, we're back on dry land, and that was so much fun.
It was, and only about 2 hours, not too terribly bad. And we got to see so much in such a brief period of time.
And we had an all-girl crew. They were awesome. Had a great time. They were full of facts. Like, they're narrating as you're going down the river, which was awesome. So we got all kinds of interesting facts and tidbits and stories. And I loved both of the landings that we did, and they were both very different, and getting to see all of that was definitely a highlight.
I was gonna say, Caitlin, what was your favorite of the 2 landings?
I really liked all the elements of Witches Gulch, but of course I love the dog.
That was exactly the response I was looking for. See, because I would figure that you would be torn because of the dog. Witches Gulch to me though was awesome. I loved the ferns, I loved the slot canyon, it was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, all the geological features and everything, so cool. That was breathtaking. Well, we've officially been in the R for a week now, and it has been so fun trying it out. We also had a great time here at Wisconsin Dells with Phil and Stacy at their muster for their Today is Someday crew. We got to meet so many awesome people, and it was a good mix of being able to have some downtime working and then also going out and exploring. And we got to check out a really cool brewery last night. That is the former Ringling Brothers Mansion. That was a lot of fun. And then today we are packing up and hitting the road because it is on to our next adventure. Get ready as we explore some hidden gems of Wisconsin. On our next episode, we're taking you to Janesville, where we try our first ever supper club, see the legendary Rock Aqua Jays perform, and soak up the end of summer. You're going to want to add this as a stop on your Wisconsin road trip. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.